time no see. And happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good Monday. If y'all are new to my live, my name is Lane Levette, and I teach people how to make money online with digital products, digital marketing, and marketing on social media. If that's something you are interested in, this is the place to be. You can ask all the questions you need to ask while I'm on live. If I don't know the answer, I will definitely find it for you. But I just come on here, y'all, just to kind of give insight on digital marketing and how you can actually earn a full-time income. Or if you want to just earn extra money, $500, $1,000 a month, you can also do that. But a lot of the times, y'all, that turns into more income once you get started in this business. It's a simple business plan. Hardest part is just remaining consistent and then believing in yourself and knowing that you can actually do it. Yep, that is the hardest part, but I'm just going to wait to see if I get more people in here. I'm just answering questions, y'all. If anybody wants to know more about how to get started, let me know. Or maybe you just have a general question that you want or need answered. How was everybody's day today? Monday. Y'all's favorite day of the week, Monday. Y'all, it's Monday, a start of the new week, and I already left work early. First day, and I'm gone. I left. How many hours early did I leave? I left 3 hours early. I VTO'd. Wait. Hey, y'all, anybody in here have questions, y'all? I'm just in here talking about getting started with digital marketing, digital products, and UBC, y'all. UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. If you're new in my live right now and you've never heard of UBC, it's pretty much an in-depth digital marketing course that teaches you everything digital marketing and how to show up online and build like a personal brand and start making money, y'all. I started this business as a beginner April 1st, so 6 months ago. I started April 1st as a complete beginner. I saw somebody talking about UBC. I invested in UBC. It's a $499 course that comes with master resale rights. So that meant I was able to learn from the course and then resell the course if I wanted to, or I could apply the skills that I learned from the course into my own business to sell my own products, any business, whether it's a brick and mortar business or online business, physical products, like it doesn't matter. So I invested in that course, y'all, back in April. And at this point, I've made probably $35,000 now at this point. So that's just to give y'all inspiration to let y'all know it can be done. The same way I'm doing it is the same way a lot of other beginners are doing the same exact thing, y'all. Pretty much starting a digital products business, buying a done for you course or a done for you product that's already done, because we working smarter, not harder. You don't have to create anything. You pretty much get a course, you learn from it, you learn the skills, and then you can either create your own digital products if you want to sell your own and make your own in Canva, or you can buy somebody else's done for you products. And the course is what teaches you how to market, teaches you how to promote it online. I know I get a lot of questions. People hit me like all the time on YouTube, my DMs, pretty much just confused about the whole concept, right? And what is digital marketing? Or they see my shorts. Y'all see my YouTube shorts, and then I always get messages like, well, how do you actually make the money? So people are confused. Y'all, literally, this is the simplest way I'm gonna break it down. The way that you make money with digital products is you're creating short clips, y'all, short videos. So kind of like my YouTube shorts, if you look at my page, or if you go to my Instagram that's linked in my bio and you look at my Instagram. I'm creating short videos of either myself in the video, or if I'm going to be faceless, it's something random that's not me. Or it could be another person's face or something I got off Canva or just a free video. And all you're doing is taking a short video that's like 3 to 7 seconds long. You're gonna edit it down to 3 to 7 seconds, and all you're doing is putting a hook on the screen. So the hook is the main part, the most important part, because that's how you're gonna stop people and make them want to know more, right? So for an example, if you look at my shorts and you look at some of the ones where I'm talking about digital products, the text on the screen is called a hook. So a lot of the times I get people to stop because of my hook, and then they want to know more about what I'm talking about. That's the whole concept, y'all. And I'm promoting digital products. That's what I'm selling. So depending on what it is that you're selling, it's the same concept. You're going to take a short video, put a hook on the screen, and then in your caption, if you're on Instagram, is where you would write a caption talking to them about your digital product. That's how people are making thousands, millions, and millions of dollars through digital products, y'all. No lie. That's why I'm telling y'all. If you have not started a digital products business, you should. Even if you want to do it I'm not telling you to quit your job. Do it part-time. Start it as a side hustle and see what happens. 9 times out of 10, if you do it right and you stick it out and you do it correctly, you're going to end up surpassing your 9 to 5 job's income, just like I did. So it's really not hard. Like once you get the concept of it all and you actually start posting concept, and then it's all gonna come together like, okay, I get the concept now. After you get the concept, the hardest part is just showing up every day. Cause I get lazy. I don't want to post no content. But that's the hardest part. You gotta keep that mindset going and like keep posting content. And that's literally all it is. And the hook, y'all, your hook is going to be determined by your target audience. So whoever it is you are targeting, if you're in the cooking niche and you like to cook and you know how to cook, then your niche would be cooking, meal prepping, stuff like that. So your digital products will be related to that, right? You could come up with digital recipes, or digital meal, I don't know, cuz I'm not into cooking, but you know what I mean. You would come up with a digital product that solves a problem for people who like to cook. You see what I'm saying? So your digital product solves a problem for your target audience. My target audience is women who are trying to make extra income, tired of 9 to 5, stay-at-home moms, people who just burn out living paycheck to paycheck. That's my target audience, and my niche is wealth. I teach people how to make money online. So because that's my niche, my target audience is mainly women, even though I still sell to men. My hooks on my screen target the pain points of women who are burnt out from working. So I know what to put on the screen to stop them and make them want to read more. So same concept no matter what niche you in. If you're into fitness, you're going to target people who are into fitness, and your hooks that you're going to put on your reels are going to be targeting the pain points of people who work out or people who want to eat healthy. And then when they see your hooks, they're like, oh, what kind of products she talking about? What's this going to solve for me? That's the whole concept, y'all, and you selling digital products. Everybody wants stuff quick. Don't nobody want to wait on stuff. So it comes in a digital format, an ebook, a webinar, a course, something that they get by email digitally, quick. I just said a lot, y'all. I'm out of breath. Hey, Jacqueline, what platform do you recommend for a website or checkout? Shopify, Beacons. I use Stan, but I recommend, so Shopify is good that I heard. I've used Shopify before, like previously in a physical products business I had. So I hear that Shopify is good for digital products, but so is Beacon, so is Stan. So it's really personal preference. You just want to use something that's digital product friendly if you're selling digital products. So if you want to use Shopify, use that. So you want to compare the fees. Are you gonna have transaction fees? How much you gotta pay for it a month? So it's really up to you and like your personal preference. So there's not right or wrong because both of those are good. I just use Stan. I've been on Stan for a while, so I just kept Stan. Hello, how are you? Yeah, so I just kept Stan stored pretty much. But I like Beacons too. I like the way Beacons looks, like their designs. I've used Shopify long time ago for like a bracelet business I had. But all of those are good to host products, like digital products. But y'all, that's the whole concept. If anybody is new in my live and just listening to what I just said, it's not hard to do. The main thing you got to do is be willing to invest in yourself. Be willing to invest in yourself, invest in your education, because you got to learn how to market. Now, do I think that you have to absolutely have a course? No. But a lot of the times when you have a digital product and you're trying to sell it and you can't sell it, It's because you need some type of digital marketing skills. And that's where the course comes into play, because the courses are what teaches you how to show up online, what to say, how to market, not to be sales, how not to be salesy, how to build your personal brand. And then also teach you how to make multiple streams of income, not just one, because the goal is to make multiple streams of income. And then the good thing about the course, y'all, UBC is the course I'm talking about. That's the course that taught me everything. That's the course I learned from. Is it comes with resale rights. So even if you decide not to sell the course, if one day you did decide to, you can always resell the course for 100% profit. So not only do you get to learn from it, now you got a whole course that you can actually offer in your store as well to help other people. So it's definitely worth it. What's a good marketing strategy you use? So honestly, when it comes to marketing strategy, I don't have like a marketing strategy. I just show up online as myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I started digital marketing, I was completely faceless on my Instagram account. My Instagram account stayed faceless for 6 months. I literally just recently started showing my face on Instagram. So now it's hybrid. And all I was doing was posting reels. Like I was posting reels that didn't have me in them, but I was coming up with good hooks. So maybe that's a strategy. So I was making sure I came up with good hooks targeting my audience. So they would stop and read my caption, right? So that I can try to convert them into buyers. So I was just focusing on making sure I had a good hook on the screen so that people would at least stop and read my hook. Because in the beginning, I wasn't even showing my face. And then once I started coming on YouTube talking about it, I pretty much just I come online, y'all, and just talk to y'all on live. I answer questions. I do YouTube shorts. I do long form videos every now and then on YouTube. And honestly, y'all, I figured out that so I was getting the majority of my sales through Instagram at first. Now I think the majority of my sales come from YouTube. And I figured out it's probably because on YouTube people, and I figured this out last night, y'all, at the UBC webinar when they launched. So UBC just launched like 4 new modules. So that's another thing, y'all, about UBC. They add new stuff all the time. No upsell. You don't have to pay extra. It's always just one-time fee of $4.99. That's it. But by me coming on live on YouTube and doing YouTube shorts, and I do vlogs and I do sit down content, I get a lot of my customers through YouTube, and they come over to my Instagram and they tell me they found me on YouTube. And it's because people get to know you better in long form content, right? Versus those little short reels. So I think people just feel like they know me, they can connect with me on a different level on YouTube because I'm on here talking to y'all, right? Or I'm in a video where I'm talking for like 30 minutes. And then I'm doing vlogs, day in the lives, so I think it's like the connection factor, and then people come over to my Instagram and then they ask me more questions, you know what I mean? And then eventually they end up investing in a course or a digital product or something like that. But I don't overthink it. I just show up online. I know I have to show up. I know I have to post content, and then I come on here and try to answer questions and like help other people get started. And that's really my only strategy, honestly. But there's so many different things you can learn like from UBC, like from the course, honestly. Y'all, they just last night was a huge webinar. They announced 4 new modules and 5 updates to previous modules. And it was a huge success, y'all. UBC always do stuff like that. Always adding value, but not even charging more. It's crazy because that course is worth way more than $500 because since I've had it, they've done 4 webinars, like 4 updates, like adding new modules to it. And that's insane. And I don't have to pay anything extra. Nobody pays anything extra, right? So y'all should definitely, if y'all in my live and y'all like a beginner into marketing, you should definitely consider UBC or some kind of course that's going to help you market and sell and be successful, honestly. So it's not just about selling. It's going to teach you how to like make other streams of income. If you wanted to start a different type of business, it's going to show you how to market that business, right? Teaching you funnels, email marketing, how to get brand deals, like so much stuff, y'all. A ton of stuff. And it can be done, y'all, on payments. You don't have to pay for UBC all up front. That's the best part about it, because even when you do payments, you still get full access to the course and you still get resale rights, even when you're on payment plans. So same access. So it's definitely worth it. I'm trying to figure out why today going by so fast. I feel like I ain't done nothing today. Like nothing business wise, but get on live. And it's what, 5 o'clock where I'm at? I ain't done nothing business wise, y'all. Today is the first day ever that I have not posted to TikTok. I haven't posted to Instagram or YouTube. That's crazy. All day. It's crazy how time just gets away from you. And I'm trying to figure out, what did I do? I went to work, but still, I left work a long time ago. Do anybody have questions, y'all, on just digital products, digital marketing in general? Or maybe UBC, more information about the course? And do you find it being easier now doing digital versus in the beginning? Oh yeah, definitely. Cause in the beginning, when you really don't know what you're doing and you kind of winging it, it's like you got the information in front of you. Like even when you get a course, but you're still a beginner, so you're still trying to piece it all together. It's overwhelming, at least for me. Like the unknown is overwhelming to me. So when I'm not sure what's going on and all the dots not connecting, I get overwhelmed. So I think that's the only reason why I felt like it was harder in the beginning. But now that I kind of know what digital marketing is, I know different strategies, like I know what to do, how to post content, I think it's easier now. The hard part now is just being consistent and still showing up online, still posting content, not being lazy, right? Because when you get in this business, you trying to be your own boss. You technically are your own boss. If you start making money, making sales, guess what? You your own boss. So you gotta get up and post the content. Ain't nobody fixing to make you. It's not like a 9 to 5 where you gonna get up and go to work. You gotta get up. You gotta post content. You gotta create reels. You gotta get online. So the hardest part now is just remaining consistent and just like keeping the same energy that I had in the beginning now. Like keeping that same motivation going. And not being lazy. That's really it. But I do pretty good posting every day, y'all. But I work, so people who work, y'all, it is harder because I work my job still. So it's harder for people who actually still work because I got to balance my job and then I work. I got teenage kids. So it's just like, it's a lot going on, but it's a way to do it. The way I view it is, if I can go to work and give my job 8 hours a day and they don't give a shit about me, I'm just a number. They'll replace me any second. You got to know that about these 9 to 5s. I don't care who you work for. They will replace you when they feel like it. And if you live in a state like me, Texas, they ain't got to tell you why. They ain't got to have a reason, right? So I know that even though I'm a good employee, I do my job. I get like I come to work. I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not I'm not doing nothing wrong. At the end of the day, them people can get rid of me when they feel like it. I know a lot of people who say they lost their job and the reason they told them is because they cut back. Yeah, that's the excuse they gonna use, right? So if I know I'm gonna go to work and work for somebody else, work for a company that's not paying me enough, really not paying me enough for the job that I do, and I'm giving y'all 8 to 9 hours a day, best believe when I get off work, I'm about to give my business some hours a day, right? I ain't giving it the same amount of hours because that's way too much time, but I'm definitely giving my business 3, 4 hours a day, even when I'm tired, because why not? And at this point, y'all, I make more in my own business. My digital products business makes me way more than I make from my 9 to 5 at this point every single month. So why would I not put my time and effort back into my business? Like I would be insane not to. I'm going to a job that's not paying me as much as my own business paying me, and you mean to tell me I'm gonna go work for y'all 8 hours, get off and be tired and say I can't post no content? That would be crazy. So that's my main motivation now. Like I'm showing up. Hey, Tisha. I think I said it right. Brianna, hi Brianna. Explain DBA, please. What's the difference between that? Yeah, so I always explain that because people get confused. DBA is not a course. Y'all gonna always hear me say that. It's not a course. UBC is an actual digital marketing course. That's why it's $500. It's a full in-depth course. DBA is still good. That's why I have DBA too. I got DBA for people who maybe didn't want to pay for a course, and then some people would try to get the payment plan and they didn't get approved and they didn't have the money to pay the full amount of the course. So I have an alternative way for people to get started in digital marketing that's still valuable. So DBA is a PLR community. So it's basically going to get you started. It's going to help you set up your store. It's going to teach you a little bit of email marketing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But it's a PLR community, meaning they got done for you digital products inside of it. So they have a PLR vault where you have individual ebooks, like digital marketing ebooks, like a TikTok Reels guide, an Instagram guide, how to be a digital marketer guide, like stuff like that, already created. So if you wanted to get DBA and build your store off of those small ebooks, they're already done for you. And then they give you content that's already done, a few captions and stuff like that. But it's not going to break down the in-depth marketing stuff, like how to build a brand, how to do this, how to do email marketing, how to, it's not a course. So it's two different things. But they both work, they both beginner friendly, and people have success with both of them. With digital marketing, is a certain time to post, or just as long as it's 2-3 times a day? So it's not really a certain time. You got to play around with it, honestly. That's what I get from the people who mentor me and the people from the course. There's not really a good time. It's all going to depend on your audience and what works for you. So if you posting reels at a certain time of day all the time and they not getting a lot of views, switch it up the next week to see what happened, right? So it's really like, it's based on you. Because even me, my reels are doing horrible right now. I'm barely getting any views, but I'm not tripping. I still post. So I try to switch up my time. So if I know I'm posting in midday, I'm like, okay, next week I'm gonna post late in the evening just to see what happens. So it's not a time frame. You just kind of do what works for your account, if that makes sense. But yeah, post as much as you can a day. If you could post 3 a day, that would be awesome. If you find 3 a day is a lot, if you got other stuff going on, and then you posting like, if you find yourself trying to post 3 reels a day, but they not as good because you rushing, don't do 3, do 2. Because it's better to have good content than have content that's not as good just because you're trying to make the number, if that makes sense. I plan to get both, but I hear more about you. Yes, because UBC is a course. That's why. It's a course, and you got to think about it, Brianna. That's your high ticket item. So not only are you getting all this information that you finna learn from, but if you want to resell UBC, you can. You don't have to, because it's designed for you to use those skills in any walk of life, right? Any business you ever decide, you could decide to have a brick and mortar business, a business where you shipping out purses, clothes. UBC gonna help you in any business because it's a marketing course that's gonna teach you how to run your business, right? How to make sales. So a lot of people get UBC and they pretty much apply those skills to run their own business, and the people who don't have a business make a business out of it. So like me, I teach people how to make money online. So I learned from the course and I apply it to my own business, teaching people how to make money. And that's your high ticket item now, because now you have a $499 course on your store that you can market to other people, helping them. So yes, it's definitely a great course. They just launched 4 new modules, y'all, yesterday. There was a huge webinar, huge. I had a lot of people sign up, but they added 4 new modules, and they always add. That's the best thing about it. They add to the course all the time, and you don't pay more. Like once you pay, you in it for a lifetime. And they always updating, trying to keep up with the times, changing up the modules, adding new stuff. So they keep you up to date, which is a good thing. I missed a lot just getting on here, but what would you say is the biggest misconception about digital products marketing? What advice would you give someone considering starting? Thank you. Biggest misconception, in my opinion, is people seem to think like people getting a cut of the money, right? Y'all gotta understand, nobody get a cut. Your hard work is your work. Like me, I resell UBC. Every time I resell UBC, nobody getting a cut. So you build your business how you want to build it. Every time I sell that course, I'm not splitting my money with nobody, y'all. So you got to understand, I paid a one-time fee of $500. I don't have to pay for nothing else. I don't have to buy the course over and over. And I keep reselling the course and my other products. All of that is profits. It's not like a physical product business where you got to go out and buy boxes, shipping labels, pay for this, re-up your inventory. So that's why people are getting into digital products, because it's a high profit margin, right? You're not having to go rebuy a bunch of stuff. So that's one of the biggest misconceptions, that people seem to think like it's some type of pyramid, and it's not, because who nobody's benefiting from your sales but you. If you don't sell nothing, you don't make nothing. If you sell something, you make it all, right? And what advice you consider someone starting? I would say, if you're a beginner, the main advice I would give you is to start with a course, because it's going to teach you everything you need to know about marketing. All the questions you may think you're going to have, you're going to be able to find them in the course, right? And you don't have to go searching for it. A lot of people want to get a done for you digital product, which may be a great product, right? You get a done for you ebook that you want to go market and sell, and it could be the best ebook. And then you may set up your website. You got the best website, look nice, content good, and you wondering why you can't sell the ebook. It's because you lack marketing skills. So you can have the best of everything, but if you don't know how to market and promote and build your brand online, you probably gonna have a hard time selling. So that's why I always say, if you start with a course, everything you need to know is gonna be in the course on how to market, how to sell, how to show up online, how to build a brand. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, if I get UBC, I would have to get DBA. Want to get done for you? Not necessarily. So not necessarily, Brianna, because the done for you products that are in DBA, depending on your niche, they're only like ebooks about digital marketing. So if you wanted that, yes, but it's not a requirement that you get UBC and then have to get DBA just for the products. I wouldn't necessarily say that. It's other business do use. Let me finish your comment. I would get DBA to get. So if you want, so DBA, the main thing I left out about DBA teaches you multiple streams of income. So DBA has that's why I have it, y'all. So it has a whole volume 2 attached to it, where it's teaching you ways to make money besides digital products. So I can give you some examples. DBA has in there. So if you wanted to get UBC to learn the skills, how to market, cool. The reason you would want to get DBA is if you wanted to also learn other streams of income. And you should want to learn that. So DBA is teaching you like Airbnb, if you wanted to start an Airbnb business. Teaching you how to start a virtual call center. Teaching you how to do drop shipping. How to do Printful. If you wanted to start a t-shirt business, it's teaching you. So it has all these different other types of businesses. And then there's content modules of someone who is a professional in it teaching you how to do it. So not only would you have a store where you selling digital products, you could also start a business based off learning something in that course. Does that make sense? So now you're making money through digital products, and say for instance you want to do a virtual call center. Now you're running a virtual call center, or you want to learn how to make t-shirts, but maybe you have a t-shirt business. So now you're making money doing that. So it's going to teach you other ways to make money. Yes, that's what I want to do. Yes. Right. So DBA is known for that. It's really for multiple streams of income. Now, UBC is a full course. They do teach you brand deals, like how to get brand deals, like different brands. When you see people promoting brands brands online, and they pay them to make a video. So they teaching you that in UBC, like how to do that. And I think they teaching you, is it TikTok Shop? I can't remember. Something else, I can't remember. But DBA is mainly focused on multiple streams of income. Does that make sense? So teaching you another business stream, not necessarily honing in on marketing skills like a course would. So that's the difference in the two. That's why I have both, because I have UBC for all the skills I need, and then DBA if I want to learn how to do something else too and make money. But it's not a requirement to have both. It's up to you. Are we allowed to sell the list of other businesses to start separate? What do you mean, the list of other businesses, Brianna? What do you mean by that? because the DBA, there's modules in there teaching you how to start other businesses. So I think that's what you mean. I'm not sure. I think they have a vendors list in there. You can do what you want with that content. Like if it's a PDF or an ebook, you can do what you want. I think DBA has a vendors list somewhere. Let me see. Y'all, DBA launching volume 3, y'all. I didn't even tell y'all that. They about to launch volume 3 in November. So if you do want DBA, get DBA before November so you don't pay the higher price to get access to volume 3. Yes. Yeah, so like TikTok Shop, Pinterest, how to become a virtual assistant, Shopify, Printful, how to be a travel agent, UGC for beginners. They have a men's marketing module, faceless marketing module, Facebook monetization, a YouTube module, a wholesaling module, so that's real estate, Turbo Business, Amazon KDP, build your own virtual call center, taxes and finances, stocks for beginners, life insurance, homeschooling, and a daycare business. So that's just some of the stuff that they teaching you in volume 2 of DBA. Yeah, getting both is good. I just didn't want you to think like it's a requirement. No. So I use both. So what I mean, I go into both all the time. The good thing I like, the reason I like both of these, they both provide a ton of value, and both of them is like ongoing support. So you getting access to a community. If you get UBC, you in a community with everybody who has got UBC, like-minded individuals. Same thing with DBA. Everybody in there together. You can communicate with the people in there on top of communicating with me if you buy from me. So it's not like you just get something and you left alone. It's literally a whole platform where you have the community section and then you have the classroom section. And then both products do Zoom calls. Like DBA does Zoom calls all the time, constantly on ChatGPT, wholesaling. Like they bring in professionals and they actually put them on a calendar so you can join the Zooms whenever you want to, teaching you like all of this stuff. So it's not like you just got the module, but they actually come in and like talk about it too, let you ask questions. And same thing with UBC. They do weekly Q&A calls. The creators of the course come on there every Wednesday and let people ask questions. So it's like not only did we pay, we got a course for $500, but we getting ongoing information, right? So we got the course, and then we constantly got access to the people who created the course, because on every Wednesday they do these calls where you get to ask all the questions you want. Then they do mindset calls, same thing, helping you with your mindset, staying in a positive space. So both of them are like great things to have, or great products to have. You can't go wrong with either one of them. It's just a matter of how you want to start if you can't do both. Which way you want to start first, with DBA or with UBC? Thank you. I think it's supposed to be red, but it got like a little orange tint to it. It's called Ferrari Red is what it's called. So it's like a bright red. Yeah. That was the name of it. It's a gel. So yeah, both of them good, y'all. That's why those are the main two that I talk about. I got UBC, which is a course. I only promote one course, UBC. DBA is not a course. So that's why I have DBA 2, which is a PLR community. And then I have lower ticket items on my store, like smaller ebooks. But I started with UBC first. So I had UBC for a couple months before I got DBA, before I started hearing about DBA. So I was already like making money with UBC. And I still got DBA because I saw the value in it. I was like, I'm finna get that too. So you see what I'm saying? So once you start making money, you can keep evolving in your business. That don't mean you gotta just stay stuck. If you see something that's gonna help you and then also help your audience. So I was like, I'm finna get DBA because DBA is a good way for me to have people start who can't afford $500, right? DBA is $222. And it's still a good way for them to start and then have valuable content. So that was my purpose for getting DBA. So that's why I have both. No, I was just saying that. So UBC is a full course. It's 500. DBA is only 222. So yeah, two different prices. One is a high ticket, one's a mid ticket item. Y'all should definitely get on YouTube. Like if you start marketing digital products, y'all, people sleep on YouTube so much, but get on YouTube. Don't just post to like Instagram or TikTok. If you can, like in the beginning, it may be overwhelming, so I wouldn't recommend it in the beginning, but eventually, like, get on YouTube because there's a lot of, what's the word, like people interested in digital products on YouTube, and a lot of people don't post on YouTube. They forget about YouTube. I mean, they do, but not as much. They don't post as much as they do on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all follow my Instagram. It's linked in my bio because that's the best way to reach me if you got questions and I'm not on YouTube live is through Instagram DM. So follow my Instagram. Yes, that's a good question because I was just about to say that. That look, y'all, that's another stream of income. So quick story, backstory. I was on YouTube probably make a not even a year or maybe a year, but I was posting like work from home content because I work from home. So I like to do I do content creation on TikTok. I started out as a content creator. So on YouTube, I was doing vlogs like day in the life, and I like coffee, so I'm always doing morning coffee routines, stuff like that, right? Like vlog style content. Y'all was getting like 50 views. And y'all already know when you do a YouTube video, you do all that editing. Like I was getting 50 to 100 views, which is nothing. I was gaining like 1 to 2 subscribers a week. I was never going to get monetized. But I was still posting my content. I was like, I didn't care. I was still posting. I was getting burnt out, but I was still posting. Y'all, I literally had 230 something subscribers on YouTube. And around this time is when I discovered UBC, right? In digital marketing back in April. And I went to Instagram because that's what they say the faceless is good to do faceless, right? So I went to Instagram April 1st, started a whole new account, faceless. I never showed my face on the page. Started posting reels, started learning, got UBC, started posting, and I made $2,000, y'all, off of UBC as a beginner. And when I made the money, I was like, oh shit, they really making money. Like I knew they was making money, but it ain't until you make the money that you really like, okay, they really making money. Digital products, people really getting rich with digital products, right? I'll never forget when I made that first $500 sale. I was working my work from home job. I was ready to quit one sale, but I didn't. So I don't know what it was. Something told me to do a sit down video. Now, mind you, my YouTube page at the time, back in April, I had 230 subscribers. I never talked about digital marketing on that page because I didn't know about it. I was not doing it. But when I discovered it on Instagram and I made the money, I did a sit down video. If you go back to my page, it's the one that has like 55,000 views. It's the very first one I did that caused me to be monetized. I did a sit down video talking about my experience with UBC, how I discovered digital marketing. I made this money, and like talking about it to people. And the video blew up. I got 55,000 views now, but I think at the time it blew up and I had like 20, 30,000. And I gained 1,500 subscribers in less than a week when I did the digital marketing video based on my own experience. I was just being my authentic self, telling people how I started this business and I made this money. I posted the sit down video on YouTube. You can go back and look at it. It's the very first digital marketing video. I got monetized because of that. I got 1,500 subscribers in less than a week. So I instantly went from 230 to like 2,000. And then my watch time went up. I had to wait on my watch time a little bit, maybe like another week. And I got monetized. So I'm now make money from posting YouTube videos too. So I honestly believe had I never did the sit down video or either came on my page talking about digital marketing and I would have kept that vlog style content, I probably wouldn't have 1,000 followers yet. I would still be struggling because I wasn't getting enough support, you know what I mean, on the vlog style content in the beginning. So digital marketing actually helped me get monetized on YouTube too. How did you come up with your brand name? Any do's and don'ts recommendations? No, I really don't even have a brand name, girl. I'm working on my name. Like I have to rebrand. So there's not really any do's and don'ts. I can tell you based on my experience. So I don't have an LLC yet. That's my next thing. I got to get an LLC because I made too much money now at this point. Because when you start, you don't need an LLC. And then once you start making money, before you know it, you need an LLC. So I haven't LLC'd any name yet. But on Instagram, my name is I Am Faceless Marketing Girl, which no longer fits my brand because I'm not faceless no more, right? So I'm going to be changing my name altogether soon, like my Instagram name, like my @ name altogether, because I don't want the word faceless in there anymore because it no longer fits me because I'm not faceless anymore. I actually started showing my face on Instagram like 2 weeks ago for the first time. In the whole 6-month period, I had never showed up on Instagram until 2 weeks ago. So now I'm more hybrid on Instagram because I still do faceless content, but every now and then I go on Instagram and I talk like in my stories. So it's not really any do's or don'ts because you can always change like your name on Instagram. That's not something you stuck with. But like when you do an LLC, then that's when it needs to be something you plan on keeping, if that makes sense. Because you can't really change that once you pick it. So I would have went with something more, I don't want to say generic, because on Instagram, you want to use SEO. So you want to have something in there that has to do with digital or marketing so people can find you, discover you on social media, right? You don't want it to be some crazy weird name that has nothing to do with digital marketing or wealth or whatever your niche is, beauty, cooking. If it's not related to like what you're doing, don't use the name. So try to come up with something related to your niche, because you can always switch that. Do you follow people? Did I skip somebody? Thank you. Very informative. Thank you. I've been afraid because of work schedule. Yes, start doing it. You never know where YouTube can take you. I'm telling you, just post, because what can go wrong? You get a couple views, so what? Keep posting. I was getting literally like 50, 60 views on my vlogs, and I was doing like 2, 3, 4-day vlogs, you know? And I still post my vlogs, even though my channel is more, I have more digital marketers, people who want to know more about digital marketing than my vlogs. I like doing vlogs, so I still post them. But you never know, because you'll never know who can find you and relate to you and start following and watching your content. You're welcome. Do you follow people from your Faces account or just more so worry about gaining followers? I follow. So in the beginning, I followed a lot of other digital marketers. I recommend it, but I wouldn't recommend it. So in the beginning, I did because I needed to build my following. And they on Instagram, they good at following you back, like the digital marketers. It's a real nice community where they reach out to you, ask you if you're okay. So I did it to build my following and my engagement. I follow other marketers. But now, like as I've grown, once I got like a few hundred followers, I quit following other digital marketers because you don't want your page to be just full of digital marketing. And that's what happened. That's what happens to a lot of people. So now I don't hardly follow anybody. Like I used to follow for follow, you know? I'll follow people so they can follow me back so I can build my following. But now I don't remember the last time I followed somebody. I will follow them if they page just strike home and I'm like, oh, I like their page. I'll follow genuinely, but not just to follow so I can get a follow. I don't do that no more. And I try to just target like my audience, like working women, people tired of working, stay-at-home moms. Like I try to go search for those kind of people and not follow so many digital marketers no more. But you can follow other people in your niche. It's okay. But yeah, just try to grow your page like authentically and like just be yourself. Try to grow your page like that and engage. If people comment, like, or they send you a message, respond back, comment back. And every now and then it's okay to follow people, especially if it's a new page. So that way you can kind of build the momentum of your page. But try to reach your target audience, like using the right keywords and the right hashtags and stuff like that. Is Bach Truck business on DBA? I don't think I've seen nothing like that on DBA. I'm surprised because DBA, they might add it. They be adding stuff all the time. But I don't think so far I've seen anything about trucking. I don't think so. I'm looking right now. Yeah, I don't think that's in there. I don't know what's coming in Volume 3. Volume 3 come out November the 8th. We don't know what's in Volume 3. But no, as of right now, I don't see no trucking stuff. Nope. Yeah, but you should definitely start vlogging your day on YouTube. Anybody with questions? Any more questions? You're welcome. Is it just K? You are welcome, y'all. Anybody with more questions? I'm trying to figure out where this day went. It went by fast. I don't feel like I was productive today. Oh, I'm sleepy. Anybody with questions about UBC or DBA? Since we were talking about DBA too. So yeah, if you're a beginner, I do recommend starting with a course if you can. The course I recommend y'all, if y'all new in my live, is UBC Ultimate Branding Course, because it's gonna teach you all the digital marketing skills that you need to be able to like market and actually sell your digital product. UBC can be done on payments, so can DBA. Both can. Through Klarna or Afterpay. When you do payments, you still get full access to the course and you're still able to resell the course, even if you do payments. And UBC, y'all, they always add, and they just added 4 new modules last night, like yesterday evening. 4 new modules, 5 updates. I also have 2 different niche, wigs and cooking food. Should I start promoting? Yes, definitely separate, because that's two different things. And you're gonna confuse the algorithm with your content, because that's completely different. So wigs and cooking should be 2 separate accounts. Yes, because you would confuse the audience. Because you got to think about it. The people interested in your wigs are probably not interested in cooking, and the people interested in your cooking probably not interested in wigs, right? So you're gonna be posting content, and it's gonna confuse the algorithm on what to push it out to. So those 2 niches, since they so different, need to be on 2 separate accounts. Yes. 2 separate ones. If that's too much, you may want to just start with one and then kind of slowly start the other one later. But definitely 2 different ones. Don't do them on the same account. Not when it comes to digital marketing. You're welcome. Any more questions, y'all? Y'all, can y'all like the live if y'all haven't already liked the live for me, so I can get the likes up from 3. But yes, if y'all not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram, y'all. It's linked in my bio. And if you have questions after I'm not on live, just send me a DM on Instagram. Anybody with last minute questions, y'all, before I go? All right, y'all. I'm gonna be on here 5 more minutes and then I'm getting off. So if y'all have any questions y'all can think of about digital marketing or UBC, DBA, please let me know. Oh yeah, you late, Alicia. Late. So late. I'm gonna get off in 5 minutes. I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm tired today. I'm tired. I'm lazy. I don't want to do nothing. I've been on here an hour though, so I did good. A whole hour. But y'all, if y'all in this live, this is your sign to get started. Digital products. Telling y'all, it's a growing industry. It's a $1 billion industry. It's supposed to be a $1 trillion industry by 2030. Yeah, Lanika, you in the late crew too. Yes, but it's a growing industry. It's a simple business plan. You getting 100% profit. You not having to ship nothing out. You can automate your business to work for you when you sleep, when you're on vacation, when you spending time with your family. Your business still can run in the background. So many reasons. It's beginner friendly. So many reasons to start, y'all. A ton of reasons. If I could do it, so can y'all. Y'all, I started complete beginner in April. And every single month, I have consistently made more than my 9 to 5. Do y'all hear that? Consistently made more than my 9 to 5. And every day I want to quit. I'm going to quit eventually, but just not yet. But every time I say that, I'm just like, dang, I have consistently made more than my 9 to 5 for 6 months. 6 months, y'all. Anybody can do it. If you willing to like put in the hard work, change your mindset, actually implement what you learn from the course, don't just get the course and don't learn, don't do nothing, don't study it. Like literally implement the strategies and skills that it teach you. You can be successful at this. Everybody's journey is going to look different. Everybody's success is going to look different, but it can be done. It can definitely be done. Anybody with last minute questions? Anything you want to ask? How to get started? Best course to take? General questions? Anything? Y'all, I want to focus on YouTube only so bad. Like, I just want to put all my time into YouTube and just disregard Instagram so bad. But I don't know if that's a good move. But it's been on my mind. I just want to put all my time and dedication into YouTube and just not even worry about Instagram. I'm going to keep my TikTok, of course, because I've been on TikTok for a minute. My TikTok is a little bit different, like content creation anyway. But like as far as the digital marketing, I don't know. I put work into my Instagram too, but I want to just put all my effort into YouTube. I like YouTube, y'all. All the platforms. I would probably say, I never thought I would say this, y'all. I never thought this day would come that I would be saying YouTube is my favorite. Because I remember when I used to struggle on YouTube and I was like, I'm never going to get monetized on this app. Never. And now I be saying like I like YouTube better than everything. It's crazy. It's crazy how it can change. Your mindset about which platform can change. You never really know, right? Y'all don't got any last minute questions before I go? I guess that's a no. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get off. No last minute questions. It's the last call before I go. And don't forget, y'all can do UBC or DBA on payments through Klarna or Afterpay. Either of those two. Sometimes depending on what they say whenever you apply, I've had people who bought UBC for me who actually got 12 payments, y'all. The 12 payment plan. So it could be 12, 6, or 4. You don't know unless you try, right? And 12, I think it's only like 40 something a month or something like that. Like, that's good. So it really just depends on when you apply. So Y'all really don't have no excuse when it comes to investing in a course because you can do payments. I did payments when I started. That's exactly how I started, on payments. I did 4 payments though. All right, y'all. I am fencing to get off because I got content to make. I ain't posted to no social media account today. Not one. So that's what I'm fencing to work on. Content. And what's today? Monday? I'll probably come back live tomorrow, y'all, around the same time, like 4 or 5. Yeah, something like that. 4 or 5 o'clock. Central time. So if y'all missed my live, it'll also be posted, y'all. I keep my lives up. So if you got in here late, just go back and rewatch the live where I was explaining the difference between UBC, DBA, why you should start with which one and all of that. I talked about that in the beginning. So if you missed it, just rewatch it and then you'll be able to see kind of like what we talked about. And don't forget to follow my Instagram. If y'all have questions after the live, DM me on Instagram. Just let me know you found me on YouTube, so I know that you are a real person and I can answer your question over there. But I am fixing to go, y'all. Thank y'all for being on my live, and good night.